Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I'm using a process to produce affiliated YouTube videos on a non-monetized YouTube channel. And this is something that you can do, and you can use the same process that I do, and you're not going to be directly copying me, okay? It's this simple. You find alternatives to the software that you identify. You research those alternatives. You verify if those alternatives have affiliate options. You look at the cost of the most easy to sell package, or the basic package of that software. Is it $20? Is it $200? Is it $10,000? These are all the things that you got to figure out. First, you need to pinpoint something you're already doing or interested in my case, I've been writing more recently, and I wanted to look into some software that's more focused on like writing a short book, basically. And a word processor is very useful at processing Word documents on a computer and text, and you can use it to write a book. And I'm not saying you need this other software, but I was just looking into it, and I wanted to see what that kind of scene is like. Again, personal interest. Step one, you need to have some interest. You shouldn't just be making some affiliate videos because there's affiliate links available, because there are like millions of affiliate links available. And I didn't realize that before, but there's tons of them. Like, it is not rare for a software to have an affiliate service that you don't even need to apply for. You literally just need to bring them traffic and prove it. That's it. It's pretty easy. There's not much qualification. And they don't care where you come from, as long as people you bring to their website are actually using the tool, right? So that's where the tutorials come in. And what I do basically is I look at interests I have, in this case writing, and then I find at least one piece of software. So the first one I looked up was Scrivener, okay? So then what I do is I go to something like Google and I do this: Scrivener alternative softwares. And boom, Final Draft, Writer Do It, Google Docs, Pages, Celtics, Microsoft Word. Okay, from our perspective, Microsoft Word, totally useless to me. I can't easily make money off making tutorials with affiliate links for Microsoft Word. Google Docs, totally useless to me. I can't make that. But Final Draft, oh, hey, Final Draft has an affiliate system, but it's $250. Holy shit. I looked at the Scrivener thing, the one that I was thinking about buying, and it was $50, and I was like, man, that sounds like a lot of money. I could just not. And then I was like, maybe this one's cheaper, and it's 5 times as expensive. So these are the kinds of things that you want to think about when you're making tutorials, because believe it or not, it's more profitable to make these tutorials. If you want to make money, you need to find affiliate programs for software that is expensive, okay? Because the reality is a small percentage of people who watch your video are going to follow through and use the software. And it's not fair if you have a $20 software and you make a tutorial for it, and you compare that to a $200 software, you might think, oh, well, you can make the same amount of money off both because the $20 one is going to sell more frequently. And in the world of software, that's not actually how it works. You want, if you're interested in time and earning more money, you want to be making tutorials for more expensive software. If I'm straight up with you, if you really want to earn money from this, because it's going to be more worth your time. These places will give you 10%, 20%, in some cases 50%. The one I'm focusing on right now, because it allows me to monetize video games, is Zap Hosting. And I won't get into it too much now, but they offer 50% of the first purchase, which is pretty insane. However, they have a really short cookie time, so you have to the purchase has to happen within 7 days, and if it doesn't, then you don't get anything. So, usually it's a month. And that's it. You can apply this process to anything. What's the process, you might ask? I didn't explain it very articulately. Let's redo it. You are going to identify something you could use that you are interested in. For example, I want to write more. Or it's not it really. I'm already writing. I find that I'm writing, but I just write like Facebook posts or Reddit posts or something. But I could be writing like a book, and I would love to write a book. And I've thought about that a lot before, and I've studied a lot about writing. And the person I'm in love with right now loves writing and watches YouTube videos about writing, and it's really inspired me. So I've just been looking into it, right? Personal interest, again, that part's important. And that's why I'm not going down the path of how to make the most money doing this affiliate stuff. But I know some of you guys are interested in that. So for those of you that are interested in that, think of what I said earlier. Focus on expensive products. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean that you're going to get more people to follow through. If you create a useful tutorial for a product, people will watch it. You don't need an audience. You can literally create YouTube videos without an audience and without a monetized YouTube channel and earn the money, because you're earning the money off of YouTube. You're earning the money on the websites of these software services and these affiliate services. So you don't have to rely on YouTube in that sense. And if you need to, you can just make a new one and keep doing it, and you can earn money from that because it doesn't rely on an audience. And any audience you have just grows it, right? And I can tell you guys all about this because you can copy me exactly, and you're not going to make tutorials about what I love with the same passion that I do. I will always outcompete you in the subjects that I love about the things that I love. Just like you will always outcompete me doing what you love. And that's why it's so important, again, to be redundant. You got to be interested in it. You got to have some kind of interest that drives you to use and get to know the things you're making a tutorial about or teaching, okay? And that's it. It's that simple. You just identify it, identify one example software, Google alternatives to this name, and then you research every single thing on the list. I'll do it one more time as an example for you guys. Zap is a server hosting option. And it's personal to me because it's something that I use on a regular basis because I've been playing the crap out of Valheim for the past couple months and with multiple different people. Passes the personal interest check. So now what we're going to do is just go alternative options to Zap hosting. And then boom. OVH, StreamHost, GoDaddy, HostGator, Bluehost, ServerHub, Iran Server, and Planet Hoster. And look, sometimes it's not going to be as easy as I made it seem right here because you're not going to get this great thing. So you can just use this website, CompsMag. It literally just compares competitors, okay? Or you could use the G2 website or sitelike.org, or you could use these other websites. See, G2. These are all comparison websites. So when you search your option, your piece of software that you're interested in using and monetizing and making tutorials about, don't give up just because this list didn't show up straight away and it showed up in your video. Because I know you fools are going to do that because I've worked with a lot of people, and I can tell you that we don't stop doing things because the world actually stopped us. We stop doing things because we stop ourselves. We are surrounded by people who stop themselves from changing their lives. And they don't even know that they're doing it because everybody around them is stopping themselves too. They think it's normal. It's just the way it is. You have to accept that you can't have these luxuries. This is your life. It's time to just accept it. It's dumb to accept all that if you don't accept the reality that your heart's beating and you can change your circumstance. So, when you search for your server hosting thing or your music software of choice or whatever it is that you use a computer to do, and you can't easily in one moment just find them this way, don't give up. Seriously, just keep going. It's this simple. You find alternatives to the software that you identify. You research those alternatives. You verify if those alternatives have affiliate options. You look at the cost of the most easy to sell package or the basic package of that software. Is it $20? Is it $200? Is it $10,000? These are all the things that you got to figure out. All right, everybody. That's it. You guys know the process, and this is what I'm doing on this YouTube channel. So now moving forward, this is my focus right now. I've shortened my time with other commitments. I just finished my raiding career in Classic WoW. That's over. So I got all this free time and a YouTube channel to grow. And this is what I'm going to do. Well, actually, this is what I'm already doing. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.